Hey guys, my name is Mr. Marcus White,
And I'm David.
and we're your hosts for the comment section. Happy 2026, my friend. We are in 2026, our first show of the new year.
We're back.
We are back. If it was up to me, I would have another week off, but you were, annoying me like, let's come back. I need a break. I'm tired, all right? I am just tired, all right? I enjoyed our little month off. Did you?
No. I miss being tormented, and I miss tormenting you.
Yes,
So,
the latter part. Have you on the latter part, because you do torment me a lot of the
no.
times. Yes. Yes. Yes.
No,
Yes.
it's all
Yes.
you. We know.
I just know this. Let me just say this. Verizon, count your fucking days. All right. So today is January 14th. For those who don't know, I was without service for like 6 hours today. 6 hours. My phone said SOS, David. SO fucking S. All right. The entire, I guess only on the, yeah, for Verizon was down for, I think, only the East Coast, maybe some of Texas. But for 6 hours, I never
some
had
of Texas
like,
was because I was calling my friend. I couldn't get to him. Yep. I couldn't get to him. He had Verizon. He was in Dallas. Yep.
It's scary. I never been without service for a phone. What if I was stuck on the side of the road with my dog? Because when it happened, I actually was out and about doing my errands. And I looked at my phone. I was like, SOS. I was like, what does that mean? And here I am thinking I clicked something on my iPhone. So I'm like, I'm clicking the Wi-Fi button. I'm clicking the satellite button because I'm just thinking I might have clicked something. But, it's Verizon's fault. Verizon, you better be paying me you better be comping my bill next month because that's ridiculous. I was stranded on the side of the road. Okay. I was in desperate need of a phone. Okay.
We know why you was on the side of the road.
Doing what you do, being a prostitute. Thank you. But yeah, Verizon, pay me for my bill. Pay me for my bill. Pay my bill next month.
Pay him,
all right. I don't
pay him
want to
for
hear
his cruising situations. Pay him
because I want to be my 2026 New Year's resolution is to be like David, be a prostitution whore, and have my walls
make that money.
So,
make that money, babes. If the
honey,
walls
and
get broke down,
money than you.
broke down with coins.
Yes. I'll be getting.
I'm a real friend. So guess what I want you to do? I want you to make more money. Yeah, go for it.
I like your haircut. And you're not wearing a hat for the first time. I think this is the first time that the people get to see actually your hair.
It was another one. No, it was another
Just one time. Yeah, you look good.
And you said it that time too. You're like, oh, you're not wearing your hat. You said it at episode 2. I think it was episode 3 or some shit.
For those who don't watch us on YouTube, David is always wearing a hat. And I actually think that he looks better without a hat. He has really, really good hair. He has a good hairline. And you must have just got a haircut because it looks really fresh.
Yesterday.
Oh, yesterday. Okay, I could tell. You look good.
But I wore that do-rag. See, you wore that do-rag. It get a little extra to it,
Yeah. Stop wearing a hat so that people can see your good hair.
And I'm liking your braids. I like your braids. Your braids look real good.
Yeah. Yes. We both looking good today. All right.
Yeah, okay.
My hair.
We're trying to get a man.
I cut my hair over the summer, so my hair grew back so I can get braids again. So yippee for me. Yeah. What'd you say?
I was just laughing at you. You're just so funny to me.
He's so stupid.
I miss you, friend. I really did. We should. I don't like not being off. Yeah. We can cut this part off. I'm just me talking regular. It was weird not seeing you every week. I was like,
every week.
Yeah.
I know it is weird because we have been doing this for a couple months now, and it was weird not seeing you. But we are back for the people. The people have been requesting us back. And here we are.
And because when we're regularly talking, we talk nice to each other. So we only really get mainly most of our shit talking out here.
Wait, that's you. You're deflecting.
I'm the nice one. I'm glad you know. I'm the nice one.
Please.
Yeah, you're typically rude all the time. Anyway, onto the subject, you bastard.
See, yeah, here we go. Please. All right. Okay. All right. Well, the cast of the next season of Ultimate Girls Trip was revealed on Watch What Happens Live Wednesday night. Here's the cast. We have Vicky from Orange County, Luann from New York City, Teresa from New Jersey, Kyle from Beverly Hills, Portia from Atlanta, Giselle from Potomac, and Lisa from Salt Lake City. You know, I'm really surprised that they're reusing women who've already been on this particular franchise. I think there's been 5 seasons of Ultimate Girls Trip, and then 1 season was unaired. But we already seen Vicky on the show. We already seen Luann, Teresa, Kyle. Actually, you've seen everybody on the show except for Lisa Barlow. She's the only one who has not been on Ultimate Girls Trip. And I kind of thought that they will only be inviting the OGs. Now, granted, not all OGs are the stars that, you know, we think that they are. Like Deshawn Snow from Atlanta Housewives. She's an OG. She's no star. But they added Portia Williams. Portia Williams is the only person on this cast who is not an OG. Now, she was on Atlanta Housewives since season 5, and season 4 and 5 and 6 were Atlanta's strongest seasons. So I get why they asked Portia. But to be honest with you, Nene should be part of this show. Now, we all know, I told you guys a month ago that Nene was in talks to do the show in some capacity, and it was revealed this week that she will have a one-time guest appearance on the show. So these women are traveling across the country, celebrating 20 years of the Real Housewives, and they will stop in different cities of the franchises and meet up with housewives. Andy Cohen said about 60 housewives will be featured on this season, celebrating 20 years of the Real Housewives. And I thought that Nene would have been one of the main cast members, you know? And I wonder if it was her decision not to actually do the show and to only make a one-time appearance, or if it was Bravo's decision, since she did sue Bravo in 2020 for racism and harassment. She sued Bravo and Andy. And I think I mentioned this before, that, you know, if Nene really did believe the allegations, she wouldn't be so eager trying to get back on Bravo. Like, if you knew that your boss was racist or was a sex offender, but she didn't accuse of him being a sex offender, but I'm just giving an example. If you accuse your boss of something heinous like that, you wouldn't ever want to work for them again. So it makes me believe that Nene's accusations against the network and against Andy were false, because here you are coming back to a work environment that you accuse of being racist. And it just really discredit what you were saying was happening at the job site. If you truly believe that, you should still be against ever working for Andy and Bravo again. That's my opinion. Because I know there's a couple of people who I was super close to, and then they did something really heinous to me where I can't ever move on or move forward with that person ever again. I can wish them the best of luck, but I just rather not have them in my space. So, I mean, welcome back, Nene, to Bravo. I'm happy that we get to see you on our TV screens again, but it does, your claims that you had against the network and Andy, you actually coming back and, rejoining Bravo and even talking to Andy, because Nene made a video saying that she's excited to come back to Bravo, and Andy Cohen commented on that video, and him and Nene had some type of exchange, like, showing each other love. And like I said, just doesn't give you credit to what you were saying, Nene, about Andy and Bravo. So the Ultimate Girls Trip, the next season of Ultimate Girls Trip, which is titled Ultimate Road Trip, it begins production next week. Like I said, I'm excited for the show and see various housewives making appearances on the show, but I just rather have different cast members. Like for New York City, I rather have Dorinda. For Beverly Hills, I rather had seen Erica Jane. For Atlanta, I rather have seen Nene. For Potomac, I rather see Stacey Rush. Come on, Stacey Rush should have been part of this show, even though she's only been on the Potomac Housewives for 2 seasons. She deserved to be a full-time housewives on the All-Star season. And instead of Lisa Barlow, I rather have seen Mary Cosby. I'd rather have seen Mary on this show. And for Orange County, none of them really should have been involved. Not really a fan of anyone from Orange County like that. So, but yeah, that's the next season of Ultimate Girls Trip. let's go back to Nene real quick. So with Nene coming back to Bravo, a lot of fans are thinking that maybe she'll come back to Real Housewives of Atlanta. And I don't think that we will see Nene on Housewives of Atlanta because, like I said, if Bravo really wanted her back, they would have included her in the actual main cast of this Ultimate Girls Trip. So, but that's only if it was Bravo's decision not to have her full time. If it was Nene's decision, okay, maybe we can see Nene on Housewives. But if it was Bravo decisions, I don't know. Because this is kind of shitty that they're only making Nene have a limited appearance on the next season of Ultimate Girls Trip. So I don't know. Well, we shall see what the future holds for Miss Leakes. I'm really, really sad about Katie Ginella being fired from the Real Housewives of Orange County. You don't watch Housewives of Orange County? Okay.
Yeah. Yes, the audience know I don't watch it, okay? So you do not need to say it. The audience know you don't watch it. So, but let me act like it. Let me respond. I'll do it again. Go ahead, go.
Okay.
I'm gonna be
I
one of
am
y'all.
very, very sad that Katie Ginella was fired from the Real Housewives of Orange County.
Bitch. I liked her.
I'm sure you did. All right. So for those who is not aware, I'm trying to look for. Sorry, I was trying to look for the post. Katie Ginella announced her departure from the Housewives of Orange County last week. She said after 2 seasons as a cast member of RHOC, the network has decided to move forward with season 20 without me. While disappointing, is not entirely surprising after seeing how season 19 played out. Katie was the only person on the show who was a person of color. She is of Asian descent, and to me, it was a racist move. The women were all white women, all blondes, and Katie, to me, is the only person who actually was not a voter of Donald Trump. She was a voter of Kamala Harris. And another thing, that's the reason why fans are saying this is a racist move, because she was for the people. And most of the women are not for the people, if you get what I'm saying. It's just disappointing that Katie was fired after 2 seasons. They cut her out in season 19. She only did half of season 19. And it's just heartbreaking to me. And I thought that we were recognizing when there are incorrect casting, meaning that I thought we were trying to get rid of the racism. I thought that we were trying to fix that problem, especially on OC, because this isn't the first time that we had a couple racists on the series that was fired. Shout out to Kelly Dodd. Who was the other racist that was fired? I can't remember, but there was another one besides Kelly Dodd. I just thought that we got to a better place, Bravo. And Katie was for, the people. She was for the LGBT. She was for the people of color. She was just for us, and she represented everything that I wish to see on TV. So
she was mixed, wasn't she? Because she was pretty.
No, I just said she was Asian. No, she was part of the Asian descent.
Oh.
Mixed. What do you think of mixed? What? She thought she was black?
I thought she had a little sprinkle or something up in there.
No, she was Asian. No, part of the Asian. I don't know, if it was Chinese or Asian, or I don't know what the descent was, but she's part of the Asian community. Katie, I like you. Katie actually follows me on Instagram. We chat here and there. I invited her on the podcast, but she's scared to come on. She thinks I'm going to be I think she thinks I'm going to be a little rough on her. I don't know why she thinks that, because I'm such a nice, sweet person and I'm so welcoming. But Katie, come on the podcast and let's talk about your departure. Because I want to know, I just want to know, what was the reason that they gave you for being fired? I don't like that. For
Katie,
season
I'm the
20,
nice one, actually.
Katie doesn't know you. So, shade.
I'm still the nice one.
Katie doesn't know you. She knows me. Thank you very much. For season 20 of the show, the season 20 is filming next month, and Tamara, Vicky, Heather, Emily, Gina, Gretchen, Jen, and Shannon are expected to return to film season 20. I have no choice but to watch, but I'm really disappointed in you, Bravo. Really am disappointed. Moving on.
I'm sad too, Bravo.
David, have you heard of Christy and Desmond Scott? They are the famous TikTok couple.
Mm-hmm. He fine.
Yes,
That's my first thing I say. He's fine. I mean, yeah, she's good. She's pretty too.
Very pretty. I thought they were older. They're 30 years old. I thought they were around my age. I thought they're 34, 35 years old. But they're both 30 years old. They've been together since they were 14 years old. And then they got married 12 years ago. Well, she filed for divorce last week and she alleged that he was actually cheating on her. And that's what made her file for divorce. Now, he actually ended up posting on Instagram the next day after the divorce announcement was made. He ended up saying this on his via Instagram story. I want to begin by apologizing to Christy, our family, and everyone who has been impacted by the public attention surrounding the situation. I know this news has been disappointing for many, and I'm truly sorry for the hurt it has caused. Christy is the mother of my children, and that always will come first. I remain fully committed to being an active, present, and loving parent to our boys, and I have always been. He did say this talking about why they're divorcing. He said, Christy and I faced challenges and made sincere efforts to work through them. Towards the end of 2025, I wanted to separate and I had conversations with Christy regarding this. During this time, I made the choice that I am not proud of. I took responsibility for those actions and I shared this with her directly and personally. And ultimately, we decided to divorce. So to me, that was him saying he actually did step out on the marriage. Now, I just want to know, was it with a man or a woman? Because I watch his TikTok videos and he was low. His hand was hanging.
Always screaming. He is always screaming. So I hate being the one, you know what I'm saying, who's saying like this person is gay, that person is gay.
Me too.
But come on, man. I kind of am like, he gave me that he plays a little bit. He plays a little bit on the team. But if he do, please come tag me and baby, because he is super fine.
Very fine. Very good looking, muscular, has a pretty face. But yeah.
It smiles.
No, I don't want to just say that, like you said, I don't like outing people either. I just always got the hint since they've been doing TikToks. Initially, when I first started watching their TikToks, I thought that he was her gay best friend. That's what my initial thought was. And then when I found out they were married and had kids, I was like, there's no fucking way. There's no way that he's having sex with her because he looks like he arches his back in bed. All right. What did Janet Jackson say in that movie? Who's doing the bending? You or him? I just don't know who's doing the bending in that relationship with him, with the relationship. But you know what I also was surprised about? They were Jehovah's Witnesses and still are Jehovah's Witnesses. They're currently active.
Wait, they still are?
They're still active. They are currently still active. And I don't know
currently Jehovah's Witnesses? I thought you were saying they were Jehovah's Witnesses. They are?
They are. They're currently Jehovah's Witnesses, yes. And I don't know how I didn't see the signs many years ago when he was clean shaved. Because remember, many years ago, you couldn't have a Rick Ross beard. You weren't allowed to do that. And he was always clean shaved up until, last year, 2 years ago, where in that religion now you can have a Rick Ross beard. But, I kind of want to know what the gossip is in the congregation because I want to know who did he cheat on? Who did he cheat on Christy with? Who did you step out on the marriage with? Come on.
I want to know, did he get removed from the congregation? Because
I want to know that
if he got removed, whoever got removed is the one who did something. That's how you can really find out.
Well, in that Instagram post, he pretty much said, I made some choices I'm not proud of. So, and
he did. It's true.
TMZ, when Christy filed for divorce, TMZ got a copy of the divorce filing and she alleged that he cheated on her. So, but like I said, I just want to know if it was a man or a woman. That's the gossip I want to know because I think it was with a man. I think that, Desmond probably, since they've been together since 14 years old, Desmond never had a chance to act on his sexuality. Like I said, he's 30 years old. He probably had inner feelings that he wanted to, be with a man because, men having sex
and being
with
that famous too, though, it's so many people that can come at you. Like that's a lot of types of people, and you never know. To your point, you just randomly be like, "Oh, let me just talk to him," and then you start to feel good. And child, but on your family don't beautiful. But she's so beautiful, though.
Beautiful. And Christy, since you like feminine men, let me talk to you. All right, I wouldn't mind trying to talk to you. You like feminine men. Your husband is feminine, so I'm sure you'll love me just as much.
Oh, I don't know if she wants a sister, but anyway.
Why? She already had one. I could be the stepsister. I could
she already had one.
She already had one. All right. I could be the evil stepsister. All right. Sure.
Fair.
Throw your shade. I don't care. All right. I'll keep you
She
all
is pretty
posted with
though.
the latest. I will keep everyone posted with the latest on if it ever will be revealed on who he cheated on her with. But I will say this: he clearly has already allegedly found another, and as beautiful as she is, she will find another by the end of this year, and I guarantee you, she's gonna
Mm-hmm.
date a football player by the end of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a challenge right now going on TikTok of men
Mm-hmm.
acting like Desmond. I don't know if you guys saw this, but there's people actually doing a challenge, acting like Desmond, trying to replace him like permanently. Like, it's like a love competition show that is going on right now. Am I making sense? Like, there's men out
On
there who's like,
TikTok?
I could be a next on TikTok. There's men out there saying, I could be a next Desmond, and they're like, ah, ah, screaming dislike him. Because they're interested in actually marrying Christy. So as beautiful as she is, I'm
Oh,
sure
I
that
might get on that and
she
do a little
will.
screaming because she is pretty.
You should. You should. You should. I'm sure that she will be with somebody by the end of 2025. I'm really sure. And
Not the bathwater, the bathwater, baby. When
yes,
he did that shit,
yes.
I was like, what the fuck? Oh my
If you guys
God.
haven't seen any of the videos, please, please, please go on TikTok and look at Christy and Desmond Scott's TikTok and just see how feminine and see how his hand hangs. He got both hands hanging. All right. How you doing, Desmond? How you doing? In my Wendy Williams voice. How you doing? How you doing? There's a lot of this shit been going on in 2026 since the New Year's, David. What's going on with ICE? What's up with these ICE people?
Uh, oh, okay. So now, as soon as you said ice, my nerves got so bad. I don't know I'm pretty sure everybody has heard of what happened with Renee Nicole, the woman who got killed in Minnesota. So apparently, they were doing raids, just grabbing people up off the streets, and they pretty much was talking junk back to her. And she was in the SUV. Now, mind you, before he shot her in her face 2 times, he shot her in her face 2 times. She says, dude, I'm not even mad at you. I'm not even mad at you, dude. And so she goes to lead. He literally gets in front of the vehicle. Like he's on the side of the vehicle. And as she's turning to get away from him, he shoots her in the face 2 times and say, you fucking bitch. Not to mention, he's supposed to be a police officer. Do you know what he ended up doing?
Hmm.
They left the scene. The ICE got in the car, left the scene. So here they are controlling traffic, trying to tell people what to do, get out of the move the scene. After they shoot this woman in the face 2 times, they simply leave the scene. I don't care what side of the aisle that you're on. I don't care. Right is right, bro. And do you know now that the administration is also calling her, saying that she's a domestic terrorist? Come on, man. And they killed her right in front of her partner. Shot her 2 times in the face in front of her partner. This is so disgusting. When I tell you people need to be more aware of what's going on in the world, like all these things that we're talking about is like fun, it's entertaining. But like right now, like the things that are happening is so serious where we have no shackles currently on these police officers of ICE. No shackles.
I
They're
don't
like
know
run
if
a
you know
wild.
this. They're not really real cops. Did you know that?
Yeah, no,
So anybody could apply to be part of ICE, but no no law enforcement background at all. They're just recruiting anybody. And I didn't know that. So let's say you and I, if we have interest in being, ICE, I don't know if they're called ICE officers, but if we want to apply to be ICE, we can actually apply. We just have to pass the background check, and we have to make sure that we can carry guns. But we don't have to have no law enforcement background, which is very, very scary because I thought these ICE people were actually police officers, trained police officers. There's no training on being ICE whatsoever. I mean, of course, you go through orientation, but there's no physical training. You know how and when you become a police officer, you have to go through boot camp, you get the pepper spray in the face, you get shot. You have to wear a bulletproof vest and you get shot. You have to go through a fire, rescue people through a fake fire. There's no such trainings like that. These people are pretty much bounty hunters. And I had no idea that anybody could
Yep.
become ICE. And that's scary
And
because
they're getting bonuses per bodies.
yes,
That's why that's what they're like, yeah, because it's money. They're like, forget this. I'm grabbing these people. So they are forgetting their morality.
Yeah. And there's this regular civilians like you and I. And I think when I Googled it, and they start you out, you can either start at 55,000 or the max is 100,000. So people are making six figures. And I actually have a friend who had a coworker who was just a medical assistant who actually got hired to be ICE in California. He moved out to California, and he became ICE. I'm like, what was his background? And she's like, he didn't have any background. And I'm like, what?
Oh
Like,
my
what?
God.
So Donald Trump is allowing people to hold these guns and to actually detain people who he feels like should be, deported. And that's the scary part. So that officer, or that, I don't want to say officer, but the person who shot, what's her name? Renee Nicole, he
Uh-huh.
had no trained background, and he should really be held liable because, like I said, these people who are part of ICE, a lot of them don't have any law enforcement background. And you know who also was part of ICE? You remember not Dean Cole. Is it Dean Cole? He was a Superman.
Mm.
Remember Lois and Superman, the TV show Lois and Superman?
Yeah.
The guy who played Superman, he joined ICE in California a couple months ago. And I'm just like, interesting, very interesting. ICE is I don't understand how people can support ICE. I don't
I join ICE
understand.
and let people go. Just give me some. I take a leave absence and go join ICE and let people go.
Oh, be like the Robin Hood. That's actually what Robin Hood would do.
Let them
Help
go
the people out. Yeah. Be a I can't even say it.
and be
A
like, oh
vigilante.
my God, I accidentally opened the door and they ran away. And they start running after you. You accidentally trip them. Oh, sorry, what's happened? Oh, I don't have any training.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't have the training.
I didn't know. Child, they'll fire me 2 days. I'll be gone.
You'll be locked up. You wouldn't be fired. You will be in jail.
That's true.
Renee Nicole, I hope that justice will be served, and I really do hope
Yeah.
that this ICE crap will, end very soon. We have the upcoming what is it? Donald Trump is scared of right now. I can't think of the name right now. I'm going
Midterms.
fog. We have the midterms coming up, and we have to stay focused on the midterms, and we have to try to get him impeached because this ICE crap is getting out of hand. So let's focus on the midterms, people. All right, let's get Donald Trump impeached out of office. But then again, who's going to take over is JD Vance, and I think he's worse. So I think we're damn if we do, and we're damn if we don't. I know you haven't watched, but did you watch Sunday's episode of Potomac Housewives, David?
Why you gotta do that to me? Just start talking about
it surprised me,
okay?
Because you could surprise me and say, "Oh, I did watch." I don't know if you watch. It's a really sincere question. Did you watch? Boy, answer the damn question. Is it no or yes or no? Come on.
No.
I have to use the bathroom. We have to make this a quick show. All right, I already told you.
Yeah, that's right.
So we don't have time for dramatic pauses. All right.
I was thinking that too. I said, let me just make them pause.
Like, we got to make this a quick fucking show. All right.
Yes or no, damn it, answer.
On Sunday's episode of Potomac Housewife, the newest housewife, Angel Massie, hosted the group trip to Colorado. Am I saying that word correctly, Colorado? People have been saying I don't say it correctly.
They were
How do you say it?
me.
I know.
Colorado.
How do you say it? Colorado. Am I saying it correct?
Oh, my God.
Colorado.
I'm not gonna say no, because after you were saying that, I started messing up. So I'm scared. And I know you're going to clip this and you're going to put this on Instagram. So I'm not saying it with you. Y'all,
right.
You hear how he's saying it? Colorado.
I can't pronounce. It's words that it's one of those words I can't pronounce. It's also, another state I can't pronounce. What's the state next to Rhode Island? It's with the M.
Massachusetts.
I can't pronounce that for the life of me.
Try it real quick.
For the life of me.
Just try it, please.
I was gonna say fuck no. Massachusetts. We all have those words that we just can't pronounce, and I guess Massachusetts. Oh, I said it. Massachusetts. So Massachusetts and Colorado are just two words I just have trouble pronouncing. But Angel Massie, she hosted the group trip to Colorado, and she invited these women to Colorado because that's where her and her family lives. Now, am I still fucking it up? Focus on the story, David. Now, on this trip, Giselle Bryant was being such a hater with Ashley, with Angel. Giselle and Ashley think that Angel got evicted from her home in Maryland. We talked about that. She was renting a home, Airbnb. The owner said you had to go by a certain date and she had to move back to her home in Colorado. But everyone thinks she got evicted. And Giselle and Ashley brought that negative attitude to Colorado on her trip. And then Giselle was just being such a hater. And to me, if I paid for you to come to Colorado, if I rented a home, the home that she rented, I believe, was $10,000 for these women to stay in. If I rented a home and you were being negative, I would have asked you to pack your things and just go back to Maryland. Angel, that's what you should have did with Giselle and Ashley. All right. However, Angel was being shady because she gave Giselle and Ashley joining rooms with twin size beds. That's like, good. That's what they get. All right. Sleep in the twin size bed. But then the house that they rented, they had no water. The water ran out. They had no water. No running water. You can't flush the toilet. Can't wash your hands. You can't even wash your ass. All right. They have no running water. Now, the women were also mad because not only did Angel put them in this house, Angel was not staying at this rented house. She went back to her home. So she left all these people in this rented house and she went back to her home with running water, with heat. She should. As she should. All right. And her home is beautiful. 6 bedrooms. She had a big backyard, but I just didn't like how the women were treating Angel, and I felt bad. Angel really in this episode, I already said I like Angel. I know I'm one of one. No one likes Angel, but I really do enjoy watching Angel every week. Something about her just really intrigues me and entertains me. I know that I said that she's slow, and I think that's why it entertains me because she's just a little slow, but she's very, very smart at the same time. She's like a quirky girl, like a Stacey Rush, quirky, but very smart. But I like Angel, and I just don't like the way that they were treating her, especially for Giselle and Ashley. They are just some miserable women, very miserable women. And for Giselle to be in your late 50s, grow the fuck up, Kankles. Grow the fuck up, neck.
Not Kankles.
Grow the fuck up,
neck.
I just don't like her. I don't like Giselle. She's the biggest hater of Potomac. And at some point, this is 10 years of you being a hater. When are you ever going to mature and grow up? When are you going to evolve into a person who is a leader and not a bully? Because you are the matriarch of this show, even though Ashley is also an OG. Ashley don't act like no OG. But Giselle, these women look up to you. And you need to start acting like a leader and not a bully. You're a bully. And someone needs to really put you in your place, Giselle. I don't like you or your wigs or your ankles or your neck. I don't like you. That's all. And I like Angel.
What's wrong with her neck?
It's just stuffed. It's really stuffed. Like her real hair under those helmet wigs. It's very stuffed. I hate to talk about older women, hate to talk about women's look in general, but for someone like Giselle, who's just nothing but a hater, I just have to give you the energy that you give my girl Angel, all right? And Stacey. She's a bully to Stacey. She's a bully to everybody. But and Monique Samuels, you and your bird have several seats. Stop comparing your marriage to Angel's marriage to her husband. You don't have the same marriage. I hate when people do that. Monique, you don't even know the girl. Sit back and just enjoy Colorado and shut up. You know what I discovered? You know what I discovered over the break that we had? Do you know Posh Spice from the Spice Girls, Victoria Beckham and David Beckham? David is a soccer player. Victoria is a fashion designer. She was in the girl group Spice Girls. Their eldest son, Brooklyn, recently sent them legal documents saying that they are not allowed to talk about him in the media nor post old pictures of him on Instagram. And he also said via his lawyers, if you want to communicate with me, you have to communicate with me through my lawyers. And so I didn't know this, but he has distanced himself from his family, his parents and his family over a year ago because of his wife, Nicola. Now, Nicola Piletz, I think if I'm pronouncing her last name correctly, her and Brooklyn got married in 2022. Now, before they got married, Victoria and David loved Nicole for Brooklyn, their son Brooklyn. They loved her. However, this is when the drama started happening. We all know Victoria is a fashion designer. She wanted to custom make Nicola's wedding gown, but Nicola went with Oh my God, I'm slipping. What she went with a gown. She went with a Valentino custom
Mm-hmm.
couture gown. And Victoria got angry about that. She got pissed about that. How dare you choose, Valentina over my, fashion line. So that's
Mm-hmm.
when the shade started happening between her and her new daughter-in-law. Now at the wedding, fast forward to the wedding, um, Nicole, Mark Anthony, which is he's best friends with Victoria and David. He was there to
Mm-hmm.
sing Brooklyn and Nicola's wedding songs. And Mark Anthony said, "Attention everyone, Brooklyn it's now time to dance with the most beautiful woman in the room." And Nicola stood up,
Child.
but it was actually, he said, "Your mother." And then Nicola got upset. She stormed out the room. She cried. And Victoria and Brooklyn danced. And according to People magazine, Victoria wouldn't let Brooklyn chase Nicola to check in on his wife. So then that's when the drama started happening. Now, after the wedding, Brooklyn's youngest brother, Romeo Beckham, started dating his ex-girlfriend, which is Kim Turnbull. All right. So then, am I making sense?
Uh-huh.
Romeo started bringing the new girlfriend, Kim, which was Brooklyn's
Mm-hmm.
ex-girlfriend, around family
Mm-hmm.
functions. Victoria started treating Kim like she was her daughter-in-law, making Nicola feel like she was a part of the family. Brooklyn and Nicola started feeling uncomfortable. So enough was enough, and he cut the whole entire family out. I'm just shocked that Victoria and David are just like that. I thought they had like a really, really they just seemed really mature. It seemed like they're all about family. And for the
Social
brother, for
media,
Rome,
social
I guess
media make you
so.
believe so will give you a whole nother situation. Go ahead, what about it?
I guess so. I guess so because, and for Romeo to date your older brother's ex-girlfriend, first of all, shame on the ex-girlfriend
Wrong,
too for even being messy.
wrong, wrong,
Shame on the
wrong, wrong.
ex-girlfriend. Because
Mm,
you knew getting back with the brother, you knew that it was either to piss off your ex, or
mm.
you just want to be part of the have some of the Beckham money because they're just wealthy. David Beckham is a really, really
Oh yeah,
big soccer player, and
yeah. He's worth a lot of money.
Posh's fashion line is very, very big. So they are really, really wealthy. So for the ex-girlfriend, for this Kim Turnbull, you're messy as hell. And you and Romeo, which is the younger brother, y'all both are messy. And I actually agree with Brooklyn and his wife, Nicola. Cut the whole entire family off. Parents, don't talk to me no more. You're dead to
Mm.
me. Let's move on. I agree with Brooklyn.
But
Good
his
for you.
brother doing that thing though, his brother dating his ex girlfriend. I think that's low. I'm sorry.
Very low.
The only time, and so this is my only time that I think that somebody can date somebody exes. Here is the only time is if when y'all dating, y'all was like kids. Like
Yeah,
little
exactly.
kids, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like little childhood kids, not high school. Anything
Hmm.
before high school, that's the cutoff. I think it's fair game. You know what I mean? Other years go past. But like you talking about grown in a relationship and you gonna do that to your brother, he should cut off everybody. And for the stepmom to be that, she sounded like a Corella Deville. Like for her to be that like selfish, to me, like that's why she wasn't a good Spice Girl anyway. So she was in the
Oh, no,
background.
we ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that. She was the best
So
Spice
tell me
Girl.
what you want, what you really, really want. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
I wanna, I wanna, I wanna, I
I
wanna,
wanna zig
I
zig
wanna
zig
really, really, really want
zig.
to zig a zig. Ah, Victoria was the best Spice Girl. I loved it. She was the only Spice Girl that I really, really am like really in obsessed with. I don't know why. I'm so obsessed with Posh Spice. She's the best Spice Girl. But messy as hell, and I'm here for it, honey. It's juicy. I'm here for it all. And you know how we found out all this information? Nicola's best friends are talking to the tabloids. So they're pretty much telling us what's going on within the Beckham family and why Brooklyn cut off his parents and his entire family. And by the way, Brooklyn is 26 and his younger brother is 23 years old. So they're still in their 20s. And, a lot of times men don't really grow up until they're 30 years old. So I just want to put
True.
that out there. But Romeo, dump Kim. I don't care how good her Hello Kitty is. All right, that's your brother's ex girlfriend. Stop
Don't do
dating her.
that to your brother.
They already been
Don't do it
dating
to your
for a
brother.
year. Stop dating Kim. Get back with your brother. And Victoria and David, make amends with your son and make Nicole feel like your daughter-in-law. That's
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
Well, that was today's episode. Nice and quick, like I like it. Anything you need to say before we wrap up, David?
Nope. I was telling everybody, just be careful to don't put anything crazy in your pee hole. Yeah. I'm giving people advice. Don't know why you're looking like that. I'm giving people advice. I'm a good, yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, that was the first episode of 2026, which is actually an important year because
2026.
this is actually a really, really important year because this year you turn 40 years old. That's a big milestone for you, a huge milestone for you. And I just cannot wait until we can celebrate
Hold
your
on a second.
40th birthday. I cannot wait till we celebrate your 40th birthday this year. Oh, it's going to be so exciting. You're 10 years from 50. Oh, I'm so excited for you.
You think you
What
really
a great
funny,
year.
motherfucker.
What a great year 2026 is going to be.
Really, really funny.
I cannot wait till we
The
celebrate.
theme of the party is Forever 29, babes.
But you're always going to be forever 40. All right.
Shut the fuck up. You're right. You're right behind me. Well, you're mixed. So
Yes.
your ass gonna look. You gonna look 40 fast longer than I'm gonna look 40. Goddamn it.
Yes. I know. But I can grow hair. I have braids. Where's your hair?
I can grow. I just don't want to. I don't want to go through the grandma phase. You know the grandma fro part? I hate that part. So I ain't doing all that. You can keep on. You can look like Nana if you want to.
No, you look like Nana.
It's that little fro.
Yes, exactly. That's I'm like you. That's not Nana. This is.
That's who I. Yeah,
Nana. That's Nana. All right. Well, that's all for the show, people. So, you all know what to do. Follow us on social media if you're not, and we'll talk to you next Friday. Bye, everyone.
Bye.